So it's that super exciting time in any project when you turn around and you look at what you have achieved. We have come to the end of what seems like a very long journey with the 5-bed HMO in Plymouth. Let's just remind ourselves of what it looked like when we started. So that was then. Let's have a look now. So this bit hasn't changed. Just a few very small bits and pieces to finish off some glass units. Worth saying at this point though, I chose to actually not replace all the double glazing, but just actually to replace some of the units which had actually blown. As I say blown, it had got water in them or condensation. And it certainly saves a lot of disruption. That said, it can be worth just biting the bullet when you start out and replacing all the double glazing. I didn't think it was worth it in this case. But anyway, so just a few bits and pieces left to do. So in terms of kitting out, I chose to use a company called Fusion Furniture Solutions Limited, and they're based in Knutsford in Cheshire. And they do this great thing where they'll just provide you a pack of furniture. So basically what they think you're going to need. So a bed, a chest of drawers, a wardrobe, a side table. I mean, you can pick and choose, obviously. But they just come then, they put it all in. And so it's just a really easy solution. And in this case, I went for an extra thing where they come along and they actually kit out the rooms for you in terms of laying it out. So things on the bed and stuff like that. So I'm really, really happy with what they've done. But the room looking absolutely superb. Through into the next bedroom here. I mean, same thing again. Just absolutely lovely. You know, I mean, just a lovely room. I mean, it's hard to remember what this was like when we started. Really superb. And you know, until you get the bedding and stuff like this in, you don't really know how it's all gonna work in terms of space and in terms of ability to move around. But you know, it fits. It's a bit snug, but that's what you would expect. Well, I'm going to the kitchen. The only real thing in here, a little dining table, which just goes in there, just fits in. But that was the whole idea. If you remember the concept, previously that was all the kitchen units at the end there. In fact, let's just take a look at what the kitchen used to look like. So amazing difference now, right? Taking away the units from the end there to create that dining area. And then this area here, obviously, with all your fittings and bits and pieces. And I've got the fridges there, the two fridges. Bearing in mind, and don't forget, that you do need extra fridges and things when you're doing an HMO. You need enough things like fridges and things for people to have. Cookers as well. So we've got 2 ovens and 1 hot plate. But you know, you just got to think about, you know, a large number of people in this place, 5 rooms, people maybe wanted to cook at the same time, something worth considering. But this room is just absolutely lovely. And then let's go upstairs to the other bedrooms. This was always going to be a little bit snug, this one, but it works. More nice art on the walls there, double bed. It wasn't always more expensive to go for a king size over a double, so that's what I did. So all the rooms have got double king size beds, and you know, it's just a little extra thing you're just looking for to give a little bit of a unique sales feature, and just to say this is a place that someone would want to live. I think it's really nice that you've got the wardrobes and the chest of drawers, and also in each room a bedside table with a little lamp on it. You know, I mean, how far you go to kit out the rooms. I mean, I don't really think you need to go too much further than this. I obviously wanted to put some art on the walls. People are going to put their own things up there, but it creates that impression of what the room, you know, could be like, and in fact is like, with your own stuff in it. Yeah, it's all good. So let's continue to some of the other rooms. So the front room to last. This is the other rear bedroom. Again, bed just fits in here. If you remember, this was complete chaos, this whole area. I mean, just take a look. I mean, it's nothing like it is now. It's a real hodgepodge of stuff like it was before. Absolutely nothing like it is now. Really lovely. And the bed fits in really nicely here. Did have a bit of a mistake. We had to move the radiator. The radiator was originally where the bed is now, so that had to be shifted, but we figured it out before we put the carpet down, so that was a bit of a disaster averted. And then finally, the front room. Go in here, and here you have your front bedroom with all its glory. Lots of space, this one. And there are a few problems on the wall here, and something I'm not too worried about. This is a bit of drying out. There was a problem on the ceiling, and this is directly below a little roof, which was over this bay window here. Now you'll know that these kind of areas are very, very, very prone to damp, and I think over years there's been water coming in. These are thick walls. It's going to take a while to dry this lot out, and what I suggest, and I've been suggested as well, I've checked this with the specialist painters and decorators, is we will put damp sealant on this and we will repaint it, but in the meantime let's just have the central heating on. Let's just give the whole thing a chance to dry out naturally, because if you put paint on it, it's only going to force the water somewhere else. So as much as we can leave it, we will, and then we'll repaint it before somebody comes in here. But the room looking absolutely gorgeous. We like it a lot. Yeah, just the carpet, the doors, you know, everything about it. It just sort of works. So that is it. We've just got to do a little bit of finishing off here and there, but primarily that's what we've done. Let's just remind ourselves again, just to recap what it looked like. Let's go from the front. This was the entrance. And this is how it is now. This is the front room. And this is how it is now. The back bedroom. And how it is now. The kitchen. What a change. What a mess. How it is now. And then upstairs, this back area that was just such a problem with those two toilets and the showers. And how it is now. And then the middle bedroom, there were two, remember? This was a 6-bedroom property. We made it into 5. So how that was all done. Look at this area here. Disaster. And look at how it is now. And then the front of the property, those 2 bedrooms separated by that zigzaggy wall. That's all gone, and this is how it looks now. So overall, we have turned a very, very tired, run-down house, intrinsically a good house, but a very run-down house, into an absolutely beautiful 5-bedroom HMO. I'm really happy with how it's all turned out. It's taken a long time, but then projects sometimes do. But you know what? I don't have any issues about the finished product. I'm really proud of it. So that is how you do a 5-bed HMO conversion or renovation. So make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and there are going to be other real property projects on Martin Roberts Property Tidbits in the months and years to come.